Hello, everyone. Okay. Right. Mic's working. Okay, mic is working. I really need to start making a list just to go down before I start reading. But Emio, the Smiling Man. Yeah, so Nintendo released part 2 of the demo and well, yesterday, and I didn't get to play it for one simple reason. I was busy at my parents' helping fix my car. No, it wasn't that long ago. Chapter 2, Disappearance. Uh-oh, who's about to disappear? Police station.
鎌田警部、お疲れ様です。
Thanks for taking the time to meet Inspector Kamada. Hang on a minute, is that hooked up? Okay, yeah, okay. Everything is working. Oh, hang on, I just realized I forgot to do something. Like I said, I really gotta make a list. There.
Oh, 君か。昨日は来てくれたのに席を外していて。
Oh, Wolf, sorry, I wasn't available yesterday when you stopped by. Yeah, I came by here. I got to meet your cute assistant. What can I say? I love a woman in uniform. And I had to put up with an annoying detective. It's alright, you're incredibly busy, but if you have a few minutes now... Yes, of course, you can ask me anything, but let's head to the back room first.
ここじゃなんじゃし、奥の部屋にでも。はい。
Sounds good. Keep dice away from me.
いかがですか、佐々木英介の事件の捜査は。
So what's the latest on the information? Any more info on the victim? Well,
残念ながら。
I don't think we have much new info, but forensics is still taking a look at that paper bag.
紙袋の鑑定も結果。
Let's get paper bag.
その紙袋が古いものだったようだと小耳に
I
挟
heard
んだ
that the
の
paper
で
bag
すが。
itself seemed like it might have been old. Is that true? I really can't say until we get the results,
ま
but
だかんどれくらい
We
古
know-
い
we'll
もの
know
な
soon
のかは時期にはっきりするじゃろう。
observations.
今回の
This is
山
just
は
a
なかな
difficult
かの
case.
難事件。いつ頃のものなのか。 今回のあの紙袋がどれくらい
So
古い
they
の
still don't know how old that paper
ま
bag
だ
is.
18年前に情報を伏せた理由を聞いておこう。
Let's find out why they didn't tell anybody about it 18 years ago.
18年前の
You
事件
said that you kept the paper bag a secret in the previous case. Is that right?
おう
That's right.
わし
I was in
は
charge of the
事件の
investigation
捜査
and
を
it was
担
my
当しておっ
fault.
たからの。
How convenient! I
そうだっ
see.
たんですね。当時
And we had a good
紙袋の
reason. It
情報
was a
を公
big
開しなか
scandal
ったの
anyway.
は
But if
あ
all
ま
the
りにも
bazaar,
異様な
bazaar
手口
details
だ
had
ったから
leaked,
じゃ。
yeah, that is actually a good call. People go crazy with this stuff in not real life.
下手に
Well,
世間を
just
刺
seemed
激
best
し
not to
す
rile
ぎ
folks
て
up about
捜査
details.
に支
Could
障が
have
生
slowed
じ
down
な
our
いように
investigation.
曖昧な世間を刺激し
Try not to roll folks up. Some say that if you laugh when you meet him, the smile man won't kill you. Others say if you see his face, he will kill you. At the time of those killings, the info of the paper bag was not released to avoid alarming the public. Like I said, we kept detailed secrets. Don't need people freaking out and slowing down the investigation.
今回のや君にも見
I showed you the photo of the victim with the paper bag, right? If that got out to the public, there's a chance someone would try to copy it. That's a fair point. My understanding is never caught the killer who committed those crimes 18 years ago. Is that right? Yeah, still haunts me to this day. Hell, since the cat's out of the bag, let me share a few other shameful secrets with you. Go on. Well, in addition to the 3 tragic unsolved murders, there... Oh, I don't like where this is going. Mind you, we worked that case hard. I didn't want to see any more lives lost on my watch, but something else slipped through our fingers. Oh? Yeah, we had a missing person. A young boy. Huh? Oh. His name was Makoto Kuze. Kuze? Oh, that's why she's so on this now. Yeah, it's exactly what you're thinking. He's Detective Kuze's older brother, 6 years older. He was 14 years old when he just disappeared. I personally suspect that he was murdered by the same person. It was a tremendous blow to my team. Fortunately, we never did find another victim in a paper bag like that until now. Unfortunately, we never found poor Makoto either. To this day, he's considered a missing person, but I think it's possible, even likely, there's a connection. It certainly is strange. For some reason, after the disappearance of Makoto Kuze, the serial murders of young girls stopped. Okay, that is either one or two things. A, Emio killed Makoto Kuze, or 2, Makoto Kuze is the murderer. We're not sure why, but fortunately we haven't seen that sort of crime since then. Until now. Oh, there's another thing I should mention. We had a suspect at the time, but he disappeared shortly after the first murder. Right after the first murder? Yeah, so there were 2 disappearances back then surrounding our case. It feels like everything is connected, but we still have a few missing pieces, you know? Missing man. Do you have any more info about the man who went missing? Hang on one second. I suppose, though, turns out he knew the first victim from the serial girl murder case. They had apparently been meeting up frequently. Anyhow, the same day the body of the first victim was found, we found a disturbing amount of blood in the man's apartment. Oh. We thought that perhaps the man was injured in some kind of altercation relating to the murder. It's almost possible that he himself is the killer. But he's still missing along with the truth. I'm afraid we weren't able to establish a connection between him and the series of murders. The man's whereabouts in connection to the case both remain unknown. Hey, what's his name? See, these cold cases sit in files gathering dust over the years. 18 years is a lot of dust. I've been sifting around through the archives for any information that might help us with that case. Hence all the dust. So there were 2 missing people involved in the case 18 years ago. One was a man who apparently knew the victim. They found blood in his apartment after he disappeared. And the other was Detective Kuze's brother. Makoto Kuze has been missing this whole time. I wonder if Inspector Kamada ever met Detective Kuze as a child. I've known Detective Kuze since she was a kid, but I don't think she remembers me much from those years. She sure has grown up, though. She's tough and sharp as a tack, a great detective. Just what? I think Kuze is working a bit too hard. It feels like she's tense all the time, always pushing. It's gotta be tough. A brother gone missing from a young age must be weighing on her. But what do I know? I am no shrink. Kuze's already on the Sasaki case, as you know. She's the best we got, reliable, and always gives her all. Sasaki's case? Is it possible that Sasaki was killed by the same person who killed the others 18 years ago? Well, we can't rule it out, but we should also consider the possibility of a copycat. However, since certain details about the crime were never made public, a copycat is pretty unlikely. Then there's the matter of the victims. Why target girls than a boy now? And there's one more critical difference. Do you know what it is? The victims were killed in a different manner? That's right, you seem to have a pretty good handle on the case already. As you said, the serial murders were committed barehanded, whereas Sasaki's was strangled with a cord. Of course, a killer could deviate from his MO in the heat of the moment. We can't rule that out. And if we are chasing the same perp, he's now 18 years older than he was. Maybe his methods change over time. 18 years will do it to your muscles. Assuming that the serial killer 18 years ago was somewhere in his, let's just say 30s, 20 to 30s, at best that is what, a 38-year-old man? Assuming he was an adult. I see. I have to wonder if there's a connection to the whole case from 18 years ago. There's just something about this case, though. She's heavily invested in it. So the paper bag might be the only common factor. It all seems like it's coming back to that Smiling Man urban legend. Come to think of it, has Inspector Kamada heard of the Smiling Man? Hey, by the way, are you familiar with the urban legend known as the Smiling Man?
Emio?
The Smiling Man? No, what the hell is that? Well, it relates to the paper bags you found on these victims. Paper bags with smiley faces on them. A man with such a bag on his head would appear in front of a crying girl and threaten to give her a smile forever. The victims are said to be found in the same type of paper bag with a crude smiley face drawn on. Are you serious? That's a real urban legend. The Smiling Thing, man. It sure does seem like those murders could have been the inspiration behind it. But you said that the information about the paper bags was never made public, right? That's right. It would have been irresponsible. But you know, there are a lot of people at a crime scene. The paper bag thing could have been leaked. I wouldn't rule out a connection. It could have even been the reverse, that the killer was copying this legend. You know, that's actually a good point. Is the legend before the murder, or was the murder before? It's a chicken and the egg scenario. This whole thing is such a mess. Well, it's getting late. I should get back to the investigation. I should probably excuse myself as well. Let's head to the scene of the crime so I can take a look at the spot where the body was found. But first, was there something I forgot? Now you mentioned you did speak with Kamihara exclusively yesterday. Yes, that's right. I know Detective Kuze is taking this case personally, and that might be putting a lot of pressure on him as her partner. What do you think about Dice? Odd duck, isn't he? Well, not the phrase I go with, to say the least. But you know, he gets results. Kamihara is pretty good. Dice is a pretty good detective after all. He's smart and he's got good instincts. Terrible shot though. Well, you must have seen how he gets on with Detective Kuze. As in, not well. Not at all, more like it. Yeah. She ripped into him again yesterday while I was here. But at the end of the day, they may seem like opposites, but they're quite the duo. Yeah, believe it or not, Dice looks up to Kuze like a mentor. Meanwhile, Kuze is wound tighter than a coil. She needs that loose energy that Dice brings. Since the two of them started working together, Detective Kuze has really mellowed out. I want to see how! Credit where it's due, I think that's Dice influence. Thank you for so much of your time, Inspector Kamada. I should be on my way now. Sure thing. If you need anything else, just stop by. I will, thank you. By the way, how old are you now, Wolf? I'm 19, sir. So you wouldn't have heard about those previous murders at the time they were committed. No, sir. Just trying to learn everything I can now. That's good. You need to immerse yourself to try and understand. I'm glad to hear you're approaching this investigation with the right attitude. And I'm hopeful that you'll bring an outsider's perspective to it. Maybe might be the key to our solve. Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Good. I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. Where are you headed next, by the way? Well, I was wondering if I could take another look at the crime scene. Do you mind? I can't let you do that. Just pulling your leg, rookie. You're part of Tsugi's detective agency, so you get full access. Oh, thank you. Some locations may be taped off, but you can ignore that. Go ahead and investigate. Just, yes? Don't tell Kuze. I think she's gonna realize it when we're there. Here's the pump station where Sasaki's body was found. I've got the green light from the Inspector Kamada. Time to check it out. Pump station. The body was found around here. An early morning passerby saw him strangely on the ground and called the police. I'm sure that was a terrible shock. Why would any... Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Are we sure it wasn't just a random dude? No one's around. I think Sasaki's body was found in front of this fence. What a lonely place. I can't imagine him with that terrible paper bag on his head. There are warning signs here, one from the police and one from the water department. I'm a little bit creeped out being here. Someone sets me off. I hope this dude has a gun, because I'm getting creeped out. Dude, shut up!
体何者がここで。
Great, now I'm creeped out.
ここにはもうバスに乗って。
Yes.
参ったな。駅まで歩いた方が。
Uh-oh.
よー、探偵くん。お仕事ご苦労様です。
Again. I think I know who our culprit is.
上原刑事。
Oh,
お疲れ
Detective
様です。
Dice. I should really be thanking you. Oh, please, anyway, notice anything new? If you found something or maybe thanks to our private investigation, please let me know. Bit my tongue trying to say it. I'm afraid I didn't find much. Well, let me know if you do find something, or if I can help in any way. Isn't he supposed to be one of the primary investigators? I'm on my way back to the station, but yeah. Sasaki, how's the investigation going on your side? I'm kind of stalled out. But don't worry about me, boy detective. Anyway, if I find anything, I'll share the info with. Oh, never mind. Huh? It's Detective Kamihari's car. It's an official. Kim,
何か。
have you noticed anything new here? Why is he staring at me so intensely?
探偵くん。
Well, boy detective.
はい。
Yes.
髪切った。
You got a haircut, didn't you? What? I didn't, but
あれ
dang it. Usually that's what people are looking for when they ask if they notice something new.
そう。
なんだこれ様子。様子がおかしい。
ところで、今は。
Are you waiting for a bus? You know they don't come by very often.
はい。
Yeah, I took a look at the schedule. I was actually just thinking how it would be faster to walk back to the office. Nah, you don't gotta do that. You'll get all sweaty. Not a good look. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I'll give you a ride if I could. But yeah. She won't let me ride back? Gee, thanks, lady.
昨日より様子が。今かけるのは。そわそわし。なるほど。
神そろ
ごめん。
Getting called away.
僕に声をかけたものの上原刑事。僕
I'll just wait for the
バ
bus,
スを
but
待つ
thanks
こと
for
に
your
しま
concern.
す。
I don't want to deal with the creepy serial killer. I know that's gonna show up. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure I'm talking to him.
じゃあ。
バッテリーが残りわずかだ。そういえば、夕べ充電しなかったな。
I can tell he's never had a cell phone before.
いざという時
Maybe
の
I'll
ため
wait
に
until it's an emergency.
あゆみちゃんに相
I
談し
should
よう
have
と思っ
listened
た
to
のに。
Iomi about this.
聞く相手がいい。結局バスが来るのを待つ。ここで座っても。ここです。
What was the point of having them
1時間
show
に
up
1本
then?
の上最終 バスを待っているの。
Her current work partner is Detective Dice. The missing man, a man who went missing around the time of serial murders of girls 18 years ago. He knew the first victim. On the day the first victim body was found, he disappeared, leaving behind a disturbing amount of blood in his apartment. However, his shooting skills are the worst.
Kikuai. バスを待っている。いざという時の。上原刑事なんちゃって乗せてくれたって。なんで本人の前じゃ絶対呼ぶ？そうだ、タクシーを呼べばいいんだ。冴えてるな先生。まさか1あ
Or not.
バッテリーが切れて上原刑事は言っちゃった。そういえば変わった。
しかし頭も切れるし勘もやつは
You
しょっ
just
ちゅ
see how he
う
gets
クゼ
when
君
he's
に
on
怒られ
detective.
たる。
Most of not well, but in the end of the day, they seem like opposites. They're quite the duo. Kuze is one. Okay, I don't feel like speaking that when I've already talked about it. If he's sharing that about Kuze, maybe she's on just as hard as him as she is Detective Kamihara. Still thinking, but hardly any time has passed. Dude, let's just start walking.
困ったな。バスを待つしかない。でも僕はこんなことじゃくじけない。タクシー。よし、タクシー。僕の不思議な。まず目を。
Oh, hell no. Nope. Jump
今
scare.
までも何度か成功している。お、早速来てます。
The fuck?
え？本当に来ちゃった。
どうぞ乗ってく。
は？
まあ
ああ。
Don't you have someone else to pick up or something?
大丈夫だったんですか？
Are you sure about this? Don't you have someone else to pick up or something? Hmm? No,
あ
I'm
な
here
た
to
を
pick you
迎え
up.
に来たんですよ。
Me? Really? You're here to pick me up specifically.
国
Yeah,
道沿
boss
いの
called and
バ
said
ス
I had
停
a
に
fare out
少
waiting
年
at
が
this
待
bus
ってる
stop.
からを。
Hmm?
あなたが呼
You're
んだんじゃない
saying
ん
you
です
didn't
ね
call me? No, I did not. Guess
誰
someone
か
else
が
arranged
手
it
配
for
し
you.
てくれたんですね。
Only one of two people.
じゃあ誰かが。
上原刑事が。上原刑事。ありがとうございます。
Okay, maybe Dice isn't all that
助か
bad.
りました。
ところでお客さん。
Oh, hey.
はい。
Yes, what is it?
お客さんを拾ったあの辺りで。
Did you know that the cops found a body not too far from where I picked you up?
ね？
Yeah, I
Hey.
heard about that.
詳しくは知らないんですが、一昨日
Heard
の
rumor that a
夜、
kid was
子
killed
供
somewhere
が
around
殺
here
され
the
た
other
とか。
night.
よくご存
Word
知です
travels
ね。
fast.
仲間
Yeah,
内じゃ
something
か
crazy
な
like
り
that,
話
you
題
know.
になってますからね。
People are gonna talk.
なんでも
I guess the kid was in middle school?
かわいそうにね。
Poor guy.
そうですね。
Yeah. Hell of a thing for a kid to get killed in a place like that, huh? I mean, maybe the killer figured they could count on the place to be deserted, you know? True. Makes me sick to think about it. So what were you doing out there anyway? Are you some kind of police detective or something? Not exactly, how can I put it? Come on, son, you look like you're in high school, aren't you? Hey. I drive past all the time for work, but I never picked up anyone there. So I gotta ask, what were you up to? I had some business to attend to. I see, sorry, didn't mean to pry. He often drives by this area for work. You drive by this area often? Yeah, I do. I was actually out here the night before last, probably around 10 p.m. Oh? We haven't ruled out that someone driving by may have seen something. It's right next to the road. Maybe the driver saw something. Did you see anything noteworthy when you drove through the area the other night? Anything noteworthy? Yes, anything at all could help. Let me think. Well, I definitely didn't see any kids out there. Let's see. Maybe there was something. Yes? Oh, right, almost forgot. What is it? I saw a motorcycle parked there the other night. A motorcycle, huh? A motorcycle. I'm positive that I saw a motorcycle parked over there the other night, around 10 p.m. I'm sure of it. Oh? Yeah, it was a nice looking bike. What are we talking about? Suzuki, Harley? There's a bunch of motorcycles out there. Honda? I'm guessing the rider was just, you know, making a pit stop. Pit stop? Why there? Bathroom break, kid. You ever see a bike on the side of the road? The rider's probably taking a piss. He's pretty confident about this interpretation. I see it all the time. Nothing else to say except I'm dang sure the driver stopped there to pee. So there was a motorcycle parked at the crime scene around 10 p.m. on the night of the murder. It's concerning to say the least. And if the killer was riding a motorcycle, then they must have killed Sasaki there. I can imagine transporting a body on a motorcycle. But Sasaki was riding that bicycle of his, so he could have rode that there and the killer was on the motorcycle. Of course, Sasaki's bicycle was at the scene of the sea, so it stands to reason that he rode to the scene himself. That's a bit of a drive on a bike, though. I think it's most likely that Sasaki was killed at the pump station, but why was a motorcycle parked there? Wasn't the person who called them? Yeah, oh yeah, I had it wrong. Yeah, maybe they're... Why does it feel like I'm being interviewed by a detective? Yeah. I mean, you're in high school, right? Well, I'm actually sort of a detective club. We like to base anything that's strange that happens in town. Why didn't I tell him my PI? Oh well. That sounds kind of fun. Yeah, it's all fun and games. You didn't happen to see anything else right before last, did you? Nah, I don't think so. I suppose it's not what you're looking for, but I do have a story if you want to hear it. Let's hear it. Well, you know how I told you that I got a call about a fare out at the bus stop? When they said there was a young man out there waiting for me, I got nervous. What? You see, you'd be surprised how often we get calls from... Calls from who? I don't know, like phantom calls from another world? You show up and no one's there. It's creepy.
あの場所って男の子が殺された場所で
You
し
were
ょ。
hanging out near where that boy was murdered, right?
あなたを迎
So
え
yeah,
に
if
行
I
く
had
の
gotten
が
a call to
夜だっ
pick
た
you
と
up at
したら
night, I might have just
理
faked
由
being
をつけ
sick
て
or
い
something.
かなくプロ失格
I know it's
です
kind of
ね。
unprofessional, huh? He's not wrong. I remember when I worked at a pizza place. You'd be surprised how many prank calls you get.
あなたが好き
Anyway,
そう
though,
な
thought
話
you
か
might want
と
to
思
know.
ったん
Sorry
で
if
す
I
よ。
wasted your time.
さあ、そろ
Alright,
そろ
let's
駅
get
で
you
す
to
よ。
where you're going.
はい。
Sure.
よー今から後ろにチェック
I'm
だから
going to
帰れ
Ushio's house. You want to come?
新作の
He's
ど
got
んなモンケースト買ったんだって
Basilisk Queen. What is that, 4? Doesn't he?
行こうぜ
Heck yeah,
ドラ
I'm
クエ
in.
やろう
Let's play
ぜ
some Basilisk. Middle school boys are so energetic. Ayumi? I'm here to talk to the kids at Minami Junior High, where Sasaki was a student. Wait up. Hmm?
僕も行くって言
I'm
った
coming
じ
too.
ゃ
Why are
ん
you leaving without me? What? Eh?
かわいい
She's too old for you, dude. And I think she's actually taken.
こんにちは
Excuse
お
me,
姉さ
miss.
ん
Can I help you?
南大山
What
中
can,
に何かご用ですか
How do I say this? Minami Dyson Junior High. Dyson Junior High. Junior High. Oh, hello. Are you sure your friends left without you?
大丈夫
Yeah,
です
I'm okay. I should help people out in need, right? I mean, that's what my mom says and all my teachers. Is that so? Well, thank you. Not that I'm in need necessarily. He's looking for an excuse to talk to the pretty girl. It's like the common guy thing to do. Okay, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Are you sure you're okay with it?
はい何でも聞いてください
Yeah, ask me anything.
女の人には
I'll never say no to a
親
nice
切に
woman.
して
That's what
お
my
父さん
dad
が
always
いつも
says
言って
anyway.
ます
That's not exactly good, but anyway, I'm only in my first year, but I know a lot. Ask away. First year, well, you seem like you've got it figured out. Like I said, I'll never say no to a nice woman. About Sasaki. Do you know about what happened to Sasaki? Yeah, they told us at yesterday's morning's assembly. I was shocked. He's actually dead, isn't he? Yeah.
3年生
Well,
の
I
人だ
heard
って
he's
言
a
ってま
third
した
year,
それだけです
and that's all I know, sir. It's okay. Thank you for talking to me.
お姉さんは
You're
す
so
ごく
cute. Come on.
僕は可愛いと思います
Taken, dude.
佐々木
All I
英
know
介
is
さん
that
は
Sasaki
3
was a
年
third
生
year
で
and that he was killed. His friends just went merrily on their way. Even though something terrible happens, it pretty much feels like a normal day around here. I wonder what the mood of the school is overall. I'm sorry if it's hard to talk about. No, it's not. It's just, ow. I bit my tongue. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. So what did you want to ask? Have you noticed anything different or concerning at school since the incident with Sasaki?
暗い時間に一人で
Don't
外
go
出するの
alone
は
at
避
night
け
and
る
stay away from the pump
夜は
station.
校長先生から
That's what the
そう聞い
principal
たの
told
で
us. I think everyone is leaving early today as well.
あとは
Also,
ポンプ場
I
近
have
く
a
に
few
泊まるバ
friends
ス
who
を
commute
通
to
学に
school
使
on
っ
the
てる
bus
人
that
も
stops near the
友達
pump
自
station.
転車通学
They
に
said
帰
they
る
were
んだ
going
っ
to
て言っ
start
てま
riding
し
their
た
bikes instead. I can see why. Be careful when you leave today.
あ
I will.
それから
And then, let's see.
僕
It's my first year, so I don't know much about the
ご
school.
めんなさい
Sorry. Seems like a regular school building. I wonder if classes are regular too.
鶴竹町立南第三中学校
I'm just gonna stick with junior high because I'm gonna butcher that name, and I've already probably crossed some lines, and I don't want to cross anymore.
ね
So, what?
えどうしちゃったの
What's wrong?
僕
はい Hmm?
物知りだって
So I know I
言った
said I
けど
know a lot, but I don't actually know anything about Sasaki or the school, really. My dad's always telling me not to lie no matter who I'm
お
talking
姉
to.
さん
I'm sorry, miss. Hey, you're being honest now. I appreciate it.
それから
Also,
佐々木さんの
I
こ
did
と
try to think of everything that I
何か
could
わかるか
about
な
Sasaki.
中学生
But
で
the
も
more I
死ん
think
じゃうん
about
だ
it,
な
the
って
more scared I got. I started to thinking about how even kids my age can die. Yeah, that is the scary part. I started worrying that I might suddenly die, you know? It's so scary. Kid, you are putting a target on your back. Oh.
私こそごめん
Oh
なさ
no,
い
I'm really sorry that my questions brought these kinds of feelings for you.
違う
No, it's not your fault. Dude, what's taking so long? Hurry it up. Yeah, hurry up if you're coming to Oshio's. We're the only ones who know where he lives. Alright. First one there gets the run and basilisk queen. Yeah. Hmm? Who was that lady anyway? She was cute. Totally, almost as cute as Sayori. No way, Sayori is definitely cuter. Bro, you've got a crush on Sayori? Big time, he's got it bad. Shut up, I'll fight you.
中学生って
Junior high kids, I just can't relate. Maybe there's some other kids I can talk to.
女
Some
の
girls
子
will
た
push
ち
them.
が
They
こっ
don't
ちに
look like
来る
first year
あ
students.
の子たちに
I
声
should
を
talk to them.
こんにちは
Can we talk for a minute? Hmm?
私
My name's
Utsugi
Ayumi and I'm
Tantei
assistant at the
Jimusho de
Utsugi
Joshou
Detective Agency.
え
You're a detective? That must be about
もしかして
Sasaki.
佐々木くんのそう
That's right. I'm working on his case. If you don't mind, I have a few questions.
聞き込みってやつです
Well,
か
like, you're interrogating me or something?
知ってること
Sure,
何でも
I'll tell
話し
you
なさい
everything I know. Yeah, I hope this is okay.
私とここにいる友人
My
は
friend and my
佐々
classmates
木く
were
んと
with
クラスメート
Sasaki.
でしたじゃあ3年生な
Oh,
ん
if
だ
they were in the same class, they might
有
have
力
some
な情
promising
報が聞け
information.
るかも昨日の朝礼
Oh,
で
they announced that he died the morning at the morning assembly yesterday. I couldn't believe my ears. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get some water. I need something to drink. Can I ask what kind of person Sasaki was? Yeah, he was always really positive. He had lots of friends, both boys and girls. He got good grades and he was kind. I just can't believe what happened. I'm sorry to ask questions about this. I'm sure it's painful to think about. No, it's okay. I'm the class representative. I should be able to handle it. Something's off with that friend over there. Everyone in his class is still talking about it a lot. We're all in shock. I guess the kids in the younger grades might not be as affected. I mean, it varies from kid to kid, right? Come on, don't be sad. I know it's hard right now. I could tell from the moment we saw that you were special, miss. I mean, being a detective is so cool. Oh, you think so? You agree, don't you? Yes, I guess. I need to hear from them. So, Sasaki was a bright, studious, and kind boy. Yeah, he was. Everyone liked him. Did you notice anything different or unusual about his behavior recently? Nothing in particular. He was acting normally, right? Yeah, he was. Business as usual. Anybody close? I mean, he got along with everyone. He treated everyone like an equal.
誰かな。
I wonder who it could be.
ごく普通の中学校だ。
I think it.
誰だろう。
Come to
そうい
think
え
of
ば。
it.
何
What do you
か思
remember
い出し
from
た。
that?
隣のクラス
Yeah,
の
I
森
think of
本めぐみさん。
Megumi from class next door.
ああ、
Oh,
佐々木くんの幼馴染の。
Sasaki's good friend, right?
確かに仲
They
良い。
go way
お姉
back.
さん、
Miss, I
も
bet
しか
she
す
knows
ると
someone.
森
Talk
本さんな
to
ら何か知っているかもしれません。
Megumi Morimoto? Can we just please start giving me a pronunciation guide for all foreign names?
森本さんって
What's Megumi like?
同じ
Well,
学級
we're
委
both
員で
class
はあるので
representatives,
す
but for
が。
different classes, so I don't know her well, but she seems nice, right?
うん。
Yeah.
考えてみれば
I think on the girl
さっ
must
き
be
から
the more
左
talkative
の
of
子
the
が
two.
右の子
I'd love to hear what the girl on the right has to say as well.
あなたも
How about you? Do you
他に
have
何か
anything
知っ
you'd
て
like
る
to share?
他にも
Me? Well,
探偵のお
we're
姉
here
さん
to
の
help,
手
Mr.
伝いだよ。
Davis. Come on, think.
っていうか、
You should go
森
talk
本
to
さんに直接
Megumi
話し。
herself.
いや
Oh, I'm
ー、
sure there's
私
a
され
hack
ちゃってる
today.
な。こうなったら
Go. Where is she anyway?
あ
I guess this is
ここ
where
は
class
学級委員
representatives
の
come
出
in.
番ですね。私、
What I
森
mean
本
is,
さんを
I'll
呼
go
ん
get her, miss. Oh, hang on.
元気な子だ
She
ね
sure is energetic, huh?
はい
Yeah, sometimes a
元気
bit
すぎ
too
てたま
energetic.
にハ
I
ラハラ
worry.
一緒にいる
But
と
we have
楽
lots
し
of
い
fun
こと
together, so. Hmm.
あ
Would it be alright if I ask you a few more questions?
はい
Okay. Yeah, you're hiding something.
佐々木くんは
Sasaki was just like everyone says, outgoing, friendly. He could light up a room on his own.
佐々木くん
When
の
I
席
think
に
about the fact that he'll never sit in class with
うん
I
佐
guess
々木くん
again,
がすごい
I
やっぱり
it's just sad. I think someone who just lost her crush.
先生たちも
The teachers are definitely also in shock.
森本さんのことはそ
I
こ
don't know
まで詳しく
Megumi
知ら
that
ない
well.
何か聞けるといい先生
The,
たちも
the teachers are definitely also in shock. Okay. But hmm?
これは
Is it okay to say it? Get on with
こ
it!
れは実は私
Actually, I
佐々木く
I
んの
heard
お
a
友
rumor
達のこと
about
で
one of Sasaki's
ちょっと
friends.
噂
What kind of rumor?
はい
Well, I didn't want to make
で
deals
も
with it,
変
but I
に騒ぐのは
thought
良
I'd
く
just
ない
keep
と思って
quiet.
たのお姉さんの
But if
役
it
に
helps
立
you
つ
somehow,
ぜひ聞か
yes,
せて
any
ちょうだい
any info you have could be helpful. I'd love to hear it.
はい
Okay, so it was about a boy who was a good friends with Sasaki.
いやー、めんごめんご。あ、
Dang it!
お姉さんすみません。森本さん、今
Man,
日
I've got bad news. Sorry,
So
miss.
many.
I see. What were you?
わざ
Well,
わ
thanks
ざ
for going out of your way to look for her.
森
If
本さんなら
anyone
何
knows
か知っ
anything,
てると
it'll
思
be
う
her.
ところで何の話してたの？
What were you talking about while I was gone? Oh, it's just that
佐々
rumor
木く
about
んのお友
Sasaki's
達に
friend.
関する
噂。
That rumor? Oh,
あ、
ちょっと
Not
声
so
大
loud.
きい
確かにあの
yeah,
噂
that rumor
話は
seems
超
super
重要な
important.
情
You
報
never
だね。
disappoint. Nice work. Huh? Can we get about the rumor?
いや
お友達に。
そんない
やいやいや、知ってるのと知らん。
うん
Can we get on with it?
お友達。
超重要な情報って
Can you share
何
these?
なの
Aren't you?
聞く前から
You
推
should be able
理
to
なん
figure
か
out
しちゃ
without
っ
me
て。
saying anything.
うーん
え、わかるんですか？実は佐々木くんと一番仲の良かったケ
So
ンジ
here's the
くん
scoop.
という男
Sasaki
の
was
子
friends
が
with a boy named
佐
Kinji,
々
right?
木くんと
But they both kind of
森
had.
本さんを取り合っているらしいという噂がありました。
That much was obvious. At least but they both had a crush on Megami, but at least that was the rumor. Oh.
Eh?
I think you mean
私は山
Kohei,
本
not
君じゃな
Kenji.
滝口
Kohei, wait, do I have it wrong? Yeah.
あち
I
ゃ
always get Kenji
い
and
つも
Kohei
滝口くんの
confused.
あの二人
Anyway,
なぜ
those
か似
two
てる
do look
お姉
alike,
さんすみ
but I
ませ
can't
ん
confirm that his,
Takiguchi
but I
君
can
が
confirm
正
that
しい
his
です
name is Kohei Takaguchi.
そう
I
な
see.
の
Thank
ね
you very much.
あいけない
Oh no, it's
そろ
almost
そろ
time
塾
for
な
training
し
school.
やば
Oh,
そう
you're
だっ
right.
た探偵のお姉さん
Good luck with the
佐々木君
investigation,
のため
Miss
にも
Detective. Solve it
調
for
査
Sasaki. Thank you. I'll
忙し
do
い
my
と
best.
ころ
I
協力し
appreciate
て
you
くれ
coming
て
to
どう
talk
もあ
to
りがと
to
う
meet with me.
お役に立て
Glad we could
頑
help.
張ってください
Good luck.
おいお前たち
Hey
気
kids,
を
be
つけて
extra
帰るんだ
careful on the way
ぞ
home,
ポ
okay?
ンプ場には
Don't
近
go
づい
anywhere
ちゃ
near
ダ
the
メだ
pump
ぞ
station. On the
校長
principal's
先生
orders.
がしかしポンプ場は我々の生活に必要なものだポンプ
Even
場へ
though
の感謝
someone
の気
will
持
have
ち
to
を
go
忘
near
れる
it
な
at some point, we do need the pump station, I suppose.
うわ出た
Yeah,
バ
yeah.
サッチだ
Basachi, see you later, but what kind of name is that?
バサッチ
Basachi?
元気が
Glad
良
you
くて
kids are
何より
well.
だ
Anyway,
それなら
now
怖い
nothing
も
to
の
be
なしだ
afraid
な
of if
そ
we
う
all
だ
play
ろ
safe, right?
はい
Of course, Mr.
福山先生
Fukuyama.
さよなら
See you.
ちゃんと挨拶ができ
I'm
るのは
wonderful
偉い
to
ぞ
use my real name.
また明
See
日
you all
な
tomorrow.
福山
立花
Tachibana? By any chance,
も
are
し
you
かして
the
福
Fukuyama I
山
know
先
from the
輩
Naginata
ですか
Club?
そうとも同じ中学校の覚えてくれてたのか
That's me.
嬉し
All I
い
can
な
believe remember me from junior high. How fun.
やっぱり
I
立
knew
花
it
か
was you,
立花
Tachibana.
だよ
You
な
are Tachibana, right?
いやー
Ayami.
これは参ったな
Tachibana, never have imagined.
久しぶり
It's
だ
been
な
way too
懐か
long,
しいよ
right?
な
Good old
なあ立
Tachibana.
花
福山
Well, he
先
sure
輩
hasn't
変わってないな
Still gets way too close when he's talking to you. So, what are you doing here anyway?
立花
はい
Well,
実は
I'm actually an
私
assistant
探偵
detective now.
何
Is that right?
立花が探偵
Tachibana, the
すごいじゃ
crime
ないか
solver? That's great.
ついに薙刀が実戦で役に立つんだな
Did they let you carry a naginata or...
うん先輩こ
Wait,
そ
what are
どう
you
して
doing here?
実は俺
I'm
教
actually
師
a
になっ
teacher now. I've just been
こ
assigned
こ
to
に
this
赴
school.
任してき
そうだったんですね
I see.
佐々木のことで
You
来た
must
ん
be in
だ
here investigating Sasaki's murder, right? Let me help you.
佐々木英介君の
I'm
ことは
sorry, I'm so sorry to hear
本当に
about
お気の毒
Sasaki.
です
痛ましい
It's just such a tragedy. A junior high kid losing his life so young. It's beyond sad.
悲しすぎる
Not like this girl doesn't know what that's like. She lost her friend like that. Spoilers for the girl who stands behind. I'd like to tell the killer I hate him straight to his face, and I want Sasaki back. I think everyone here at junior high feels the same. Hopefully the kids you were talking to helped out with the investigation some.
はい
They did. They gave me lots of info. They're so brave to be dealing with the trauma and still be able to help the detective.
そこまでじゃな
They
か
were
った
doing
か
all
も
right though.
佐々木君
One
は
thing
み
they
んなの人
emphasized
気
was how
者だったって
popular Sasaki was with everyone.
佐々木君
I
のお
also
友
heard
達
about
のことも
some
聞
of
きま
his
し
good
た
friends. I see.
森本め
Like
ぐみさんのこととか
Megami Morimoto. Oh.
あと
And
滝口
also
君という生徒
Kohei
の名前も
Takaguchi.
で
なるほ
I see.
他の生徒
Can I
たち
ask
の
you
こ
a
と
few
も
questions
先
about
輩
them?
に
それはもちろ
Yes,
ん
of course.
何でも
Of
聞いて
course.
くれ
Ask me anything.
ありがとうございます
Great. Thanks,
福山
Fukuyama.
先輩
すまない立花
Sorry, Tachibana.
何でも
I
聞い
know I
てくれ
said
と
you
言
could
った
ask
わ
me anything, but
事件に
I
つい
don't
て
really know anything
あまり
about the
だが
case, so all
今
I might be
立
much
花
help
の話
besides.
俺は佐々木の
I
友
wasn't
達
at Sasaki's homeroom teacher, so I don't actually know him very well.
佐々木が他の
Even
ク
though
ラスと
Sasaki wasn't in my class, he was
彼
one
が
of our
かけがえのない
precious,
生徒の一
irreplaceable
人である
students.
事件解決
So
のため
please let me know if there's anything I can do to help solve the case.
学校
Kids do a lot of learning here, that's for sure.
ここで彼
By the time they leave, they hopefully understand what it takes to be an upstanding citizen in the world.
学校では
Of course, the other thing about school,
我々教師
we
たち
teachers learn a lot from our students.
俺はいつも生徒たちから大切
My
なことは
students are always reminding me what's about important in life.
つまり学校と
Everyone grows out of school, you see. That's how I spend my days, Tachibana.
森本
Do
め
you
ぐ
know
みと
about a
いう
student
生徒は
named
ご存
Megami
知です
Morimoto?
か
Megami Morimoto, is that what you said? Yes, some of the kids said that she was good
佐
friends
々
with
木エスト
Sasaki.
君と仲
そうだったのか。
Oh, I didn't know that.
竹口
Do
君
you know
と
about a
いう
student
生徒
named
の
Kohei?
滝口。
Kohei?
あ
Oh,
あ、
Kohei
滝口。
Takaguchi?
彼も俺
Yes,
のク
he's
ラス。
in my class.
その子も
I
佐
heard
々
that he
木
was
君
also
と
good
仲が
friends
良
with
かったと聞きました。
そうだった
Oh,
の
I
か。
didn't realize that Kohei is a very quiet,
Takimuchi.
serious student.
彼も
He
ひ
must
どく
have been
心を
heartbroken.
痛
I'm
め
sure
て
he
いる
could use some emotional support right now.
自分の佐々木のこ
This
とで
whole
は
incident has made me
教
realize
師と
that
し
I'm
ての
helpless
自
to
分の無
protect
力さ
these kids,
痛感
even as a teacher.
先輩からなら
自分のクラス学校とは
Sometimes at school,
生
the
徒が
students
教師で
are teachers.
教師が森
So,
本は
yes, Megumi is a student in my class, and she's our class representative.
独特な
Did he struggle with her name, though?
そういえば彼
Come
女
to think it, she's
昨日
absent
から
today. I'm
欠
sure
席
this
し
has
ているよ
all been
佐々
traumatizing
木
for her.
そう
Yes, I'm sure that's it. I can't imagine.
立花
So, Tachibana,
はい
yes,
俺は生徒を
I'm
守る
just a
こと
helpless
がで
teacher
き
who
ない
can't even help protect my students. But if I had the opportunity to save one of them from something tragic, like what happened to Sasaki,
この命さ
I'd gladly give my own life.
福山先輩って OB の
His
頃から
heart's in the right
面
place.
倒
I
見が良
think
か
being
っ
a
たか
teacher
ら
is a good fit for him.
佐々木の事件はかなりショックだった
This whole thing with Sasaki must have traumatized her. Yes, that's definitely what's going on.
佐々木の事件そうか
I didn't realize he was good friends with Sasaki.
無念だ
It's a shame.
学校とは自分のクラ
福山先生かでも森本めぐみさ
I
んの
wonder
ことを
his
聞い
reaction
た
when I
時の
brought
反
up
応
Megumi
が
Mori.
おっと
Oh no.
すまない立場
Sorry, Tachibana, we have a staff meeting right now and I'm running late. I should go.
ありがとうございま
It's
した
okay. Thanks for
福
your
山
help,
先輩
Fukuyama.
いやいや
It's the
当
least I
然
can
のこ
do.
と
I
だ
wish I could help more.
とんでもないです
Well, the information you provided has been
た
helpful,
だ
but this
警察
investigation
の
is
捜
only
査
getting
は
started.
私はそ
And
の
I'm
お
going
手
to
伝
be
いをす
seeing
る
it
ため
through.
先輩
So
に
I'm
いろい
hoping
ろ
you'll
と協力して
continue
い
to
ただけれ
cooperate
ば
with the investigation
事
and
件
help
の
us solve the
早
case
期解
quickly.
決にお願いできそうでしょうか
Can I count on your continued support?
そうだな
Yes, of course,
その
Tachibana.
通りだ
Tachibana, I am
喜ん
happy
で
to
協
help.
力さ
ありがとうございます先
That's
輩
great. Thank you.
じゃあな
See you
立花
later, Tachibana.
生徒たちと
After
話し
talking
て
to
思
some
っ
of
た
the
けど
kids, I wonder if
中
it's what
学生って
if this is what I was like as a junior high
福
student.
山先輩も大変
Seems
だ
like
ろうな
Fukuyama is struggling to cope with what happened, but I'm sure
そ
he'll
ろ
be
そろ
okay.
事務所に戻
I
ら
should
なく
probably
ちゃ
head back to the office soon.
あれも
I
う帰
wonder
って
if
るかな
Dusk is there yet. Possibly.
立花連絡先を教えてく
Hey,
れよ
Tachibana, I should get your
俺校内
contact
で
info.
いろん
If
な
I
人
hear
に
anything from
話
the
を聞いて
students,
み
I
る
can
つ
share
も
it
り
with you.
先輩
何か情報が
I'll
あった
let you know the
ら
moment I
立
have
花
any
に
news.
知
Or
らせ
will
よ
that be?
本当ですか
No, not at all.
ありがとうございま
Here's
す
my cell phone number.
こちらこそだ
Thank you,
立花
Tachibana, and here's my number just in case.
俺は
I'll never forgive the person who did
俺は
this. I
犯
vow
人
to
を
help in
決して
any way I
許さない
can.
はい
Yes, I hear you.
じゃあ
Then I'll see you
近い
again
うちにま
soon.
た会おう
I'll keep my promise, Tachibana. Yes, of course. I'm counting on you.
気をつけて帰るんだぞ
And be careful on your way home. Hello, I'm back.
おかえりなさい
Welcome back, Dusk. I just got back
私も
too.
今帰った
二人とも
Good
お
to
疲
see
れ
you both. How'd it go? What
調査
information
結果
were you able to uncover?
18年
Well,
前
I
の事
found
件
out the
で
police withheld the
紙
info
袋
about
の
the
情
paper
報が
bag
伏せ
18
られ
years
た
ago
の
to
は
avoid provoking
世
the
間
public.
異様な手口に
So
よ
they
る
were worried about a
捜査へ
copycat
の
killer.
支
I
障
can
を
see how
避け
that
る
would
た
have
め
been
の判断
how that would have muddied the investigation.
最初の被
I
害者
also
と
learned
接
about
触
a
があった
missing
男
person
性
who
が
knew the first victim. They
実質に
found
多
out a
量
lot
の
of
血
blood
痕
in
を
his
残した
apartment.
加害者とも考え
Interesting.
られ
Seems
る
like a
が
likely suspect, but they're also possible they were involved in some unrelated trouble.
それと
And last but not
佐々木君の
least,
事
when I
件
was
当日
investigating
に
the crime scene,
停車中のオートバ
I
イが
spoke with a
目撃さ
witness,
れていた
the
ようで
cab
す
driver
今
who
日
brought
僕
me
らの乗
here,
ったタクシーの運
who
転
saw a
手からの情
motorcycle
報です
parked near of the scene of the crime.
オートバ
A
イ
motorcycle, eh?
ところで先生
What were you aware of that a young boy also went missing around the time of the killings 18 years ago?
久世誠
Yes, it was Makoto Kuze,
あの久世
Detective
刑事
Kuze's
のお
brother.
兄さん
Oh,
はいそうです
I'm glad you already knew
や
about
っぱ
that,
りご存
Wrinkle.
知だった
実は
I was
誠さん
actually
が
working
失踪
with
し
the
た
police at
時
the time as
警
well.
察当時
Inspector
連続少
Kamada
女
was
殺人事件
overwhelmed
に
with
かか
the
りき
serial
りだっ
murder,
た
so
カ
he
ムさ
asked
ん
me
か
to
らの
help
依
with the
頼で
missing
ね
persons case.
彼の失踪
Of
も
course, there was some
何か
speculation
関
that the
連
two
があ
were
る
related.
なるほど
I see.
彼は夜
The
になっ
story
ても
goes that he
帰
went
って
looking
こ
for
ない
his sister
妹
Junko
の純
who
子さ
had
んを
come
探し
home.
に行ったけ
He
ど
was never seen again. What? Wait, so what happened to Junko? I mean, Detective Kuze.
純子さ
She
んは一
came
人で
back
帰って
home
き
alone, but
て
she,
ひどく
well,
怯え
she
てい
looked
るよう
pretty
に
shaken up to me.
怯えていた
Shaken up, you say?
気になった僕
I was
は
curious and went back
日
to
を
visit
改めて
Junko again
純
the
子さ
other
ん
day,
を訪ねてみた
but that time,
一
well,
切口
she
を開
didn't
か
say
な
a
い
word.
それ以降
After
訪
that,
ね
she
て行って
refused to
も
even see
会
me
う
when I visited.
そして昨日
Believe it or not, yesterday was the
18
first time I've
年ぶり
seen
に
her since then. Ah,
僕から
I'm
は以
afraid
上
that's all
だ
that there is to
あ
say
ゆ
to
みちゃ
the
んの
story.
調査
Now let's
結果
hear
を聞
what
こうか
Iomi found.
あゆみちゃんお願い
Iomi, please go ahead.
私は
Sure. Well,
佐
I
々
went
木
to
くんが通って
investigate
いた
the junior high
南
school,
第三中学校に行ってみま
Sasaki
した
School.
そこで聞き
I asked
込みをし
around
た
and
佐々木く
It
んは
sounds
明
like
る
he
く
was
クラ
bright,
スの人気
popular,
者で
and he was
成
bright,
績も
popular, and got good
最
grades.
近も
Of
特
course,
に
the
変わっ
students
た
were
様
shocked
子も
by
な
his
く
death. They said
突然
nothing
のことに
unusual had been going
その
on.
佐々
Also,
木くん
speaking
が
of Sasaki,
森本
he
めぐ
seems
み
to have
さ
been
ん
especially close with
滝
students
口
Megami
浩平君という
Morimoto
生
and
徒と
Kohei
特に
Takaguchi.
その二人
I
の生
spoke
徒
to
の担任
Fukuyama,
の先
both
生か
students'
ら
homeroom
話
teacher
を
as
聞
well.
き福山という先生なんですが
Fukuyama, I was actually my
実は
senpai back when I was in the
私の中学
Nada
時代
Club
の
in
投げ
junior high. Ah.
おお
Oh, really?
佐々木くんの担任ではないんですけど
Sasaki's in a
で
different
きる
class,
だ
but
け調査に
Fukuyama,
協力したいと言ってもらいました
Fukuyama promised to help the investigation.
それはラッキーだよねあゆみちゃん
That's great, Ayumi.
うん
Thanks. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise.
じゃあ今日分かった
Well,
こと
I'd
を
like to
も
hear you
と
both
に
review the
二人
evidence
の
you
推
gathered
理を
today.
今回の調
Your
査でも
insight will be
君
of
た
great
ちの
value
活
to the
躍が
overall
大きな
investigation.
18年前
Why
の
don't
連
we start
続
with the
少女殺人事件に
serial
関して
killings 18 years ago?
久世刑事のお兄さ
Uncovered
ん
some info about
久世
Detective
誠さん
Kuze's
に関
brother,
する話を
Makoto Kuze. We
連続
we
少女
can't
殺
be
人
yet
事
sure
件
if
と
he
関
has
係
anything
があ
to
るか
do with the killings.
あなたの言う通
Sounds
り
right to
ね
me.
何も分かってい
Yeah,
な
but
い
unfortunately that's
と
not
いうこと
saying
はない
much,
な
and we know even less.
ただ
Is
誠
it
さんの
true
失
that the
踪を機
murder?
に
It is true that the
連続
murder
殺人
stopped
事件
after
が
Makoto
何を潜め
disappeared.
た
I'm curious
と
about
いう
that.
の
今回の事件と
Next, here's what we
18
know
年前
about
の
the ties
連
between
続少女殺
Sasaki's
人
case
事
and the
件の
killings
つな
from
がり
18 years ago. We can't be sure if there's. This is literally we know
この
nothing.
2つの事件のつながりは
We can't be
不
sure
明
if there's any connection between this murder and the ones from 18 years ago.
ああ
That's
君
right.
の言う
Without
通り
evidence,
だ
we can't point to any
証拠
kind
が
of
出てい
connection
ない
just yet.
ただ
However,
違っ
there's
た
one
視
thing
点
we
から
can
の推
deduce. Oh, I see. You're suggesting that the killer was likely imitating. Hang on. How do I spell this name? Oh, right. Yeah,
そ
that's
の
right.
あくまでも
I think we should
一
consider it
つ
a
の
valid
仮説にとどめる
hypothesis.
さすがだな
Well, all in all, I'm
全て
impressed with your reasoning.
推理してる
Way
時
to
のあ
play
な
it
た
cool
が
there, but don't count me
かっこよか
out
ったわ
just
よ
yet. I could still solve the case.
さて
As we
今後
proceed
の
with
調
the
査について
investigation,
だ
I'd
が
like you to take a look
君
at
には
the
久世
Kuze
兄弟
sibling
の
ducks.
久世誠さん
I
の
have a
失
feeling
踪
that
が
Makoto's
何らかの
Kuze's
形で
disappearance
今
is
回の事件
relevant
に結
somehow.
わかりました
Understood.
あゆみちゃんは引き
As for
続き
you, Ayumi, can
南
you
第
see
三
if
中学
you
校
get
の
more
関
info
係
from
者
the
を洗
folks
ってみ
at
る
the junior high school?
先生
I'm
は
on
どう
it,
す
but
るん
what
です
about
か
you, Mr. Atsugi?
僕は
I'm going to dig
Emio
into
と
the
いう
Emio
都市伝
legend
説
a
の
bit
こと
more.
を調
There's
べて
something
みよ
about
う
the
と思っ
smiling
て
man I want to confirm.
しばらく
I
帰
may
って
be
来られないかも
occupied
し
for
れない
quite a
な
while.
先生はやっぱりマイペースだ
Mr. Atsugi marches to the beat of his own drum.
いや
So your old
それ
senpai
に
is
し
the
てもあ
teacher
ゆ
at
み
the
ちゃん
school, huh? It's great
先
that you
輩
have a
が
connection
南
there.
第三中
うん
Yeah,
そうな
that's
の
right.
福山先輩
Fukuyama
卒
even
業後
came
も
to
よ
watch
く
our
部活
club
を
after
見
graduation.
へえ
Sounds like a good
後輩
mentor.
よ
先輩の高校
Totally,
のな
but
ぎな
boys
た部
weren't allowed to be part of
男
the
子は入
Naginata
部で
club
きな
at
か
his
った
high
んだっ
school.
て
Huh?
男子
Oh, your senpai's a man?
あ、そうそ
Well,
う。
yeah. Oh, yeah. We exchanged
何
numbers.
か
So.
分かったら教えてもらえるように。
それ
Calm it down,
so-
dude. Is there something wrong? You suddenly got weird about this.
いや
No,
別に
no, it's nothing.
そう。
Okay, if you say so. Yeah. Go ahead and save. Nope. Well, we're still 2 chapters in and really don't know anything. I guess Nintendo really wouldn't want to give anything big out in the first 3 chapters. I think there's going to be one more chapter in the demo, and then I can get the whole game. But I've got no thoughts so far. The only thing I'm starting to wonder is, well, actually, I've got nothing. I think I need one more chapter before I can start getting real ideas. But I will hit record, not record. I will stream that chapter whenever it comes out, and I will see you guys then. Probably gonna be a stream tomorrow. Maybe you guys kind of know how I am with this. But I'll let y'all know in the meantime. Later.